Hey guys, LJ here, and I have just the thing for hot weather. This is by Hand Fan. This is a little portable fan with a mister included in it. They did send this over to me for free so that I could do a test and review of this thing, and I am absolutely loving this. It is about 90 degrees right now, very hot, and this little guy is so handy. I've been out here in the front yard working on some things and working up a nice sweat, and then I'm able to grab this thing and just mist off, get a little cool air going, and get refreshed. It feels so nice. It has a little strap here that comes with it. You get the little water bottle here so that you can fill up the outer piece of this that has water in it to give you that misting. It also comes with a charging cable. I do not have that on my hand right now. Just a normal charging cable. Actually, it's USB-C, so you don't even, if you have another USB-C, normally our phones are charged by USB-C. That will charge this as well. So, but it does come with a cable as well. Super easy to use. This is not initially attached, and you just kind of have to tie it on there. And then this has the ability to, you can unhook this if you need to, strap it through something so that you can keep this attached to the side of a bag, in a backpack, anything like that if you wanted to strap it on, or around your neck. However you would want to carry this, you do have the straps that are optional, and it is adjustable there so that you can let it out, make it longer, or make it shorter. I am in love with this one. Not only is it a fan, but because it has the mister. This little outer clear section here is holding water in here. Very easy to use and has multiple levels to it. So let me turn this thing on. You have two little knobs here on the outside there, power button and the mister button. So you tap the power button and it turns on and gives you the battery level. If you double tap it, the fan comes on and it's at 01, which is the lowest level. And then I can tap it again. I go up to 25%. Let me see, am I tapping the right one? We're at 75% and we're at 100%. And it is just so nice. It is really hot out right now. This really does feel very nice. Now, the second button here is a mister. You double tap this, and I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see this mister right here. I think you can see that. Yeah, you can see. There's the mister part. It is just a very light mist. It's not getting me soaking wet at all. I don't necessarily feel the wetness of it as much as it seems to just be giving the air a little bit of coolness. So I'm not worried about it messing up my makeup. I mean, I'm sweating out here anyway, so the makeup is a mess anyway. But it's not like soaking my face down, but it is very nice, little cool. It does add a piece of coolness to it to have that water on there. You can also hold down this mister button, and it changes the level of the fan. So you can, it drops the level down. So if you were at 100%, but you didn't want it quite that strong, instead of having to cycle back through the 0, 25, 50, 75, 100%, you can just hold down this button. Now, if I want to go back up, I can just tap the power button again, and I'm back up to the full strength. And then you just tap once on the mister, and it's going to turn, I hit the power button. And you can see, so even with the power off, the mister is still going. You can see it there, much nicer without the fan blowing it around. Very nice little mister. So you can do either option. You can, or three options. You can have the mist by itself, mist and the fan, or just the fan. And they are both, the fan is definitely helping. The mist is super, super fine, but it does make a difference with the fan on. Let me turn the fan back on. It does just seem to give the fan a little bit of a cooler touch to it to have that water on there. But again, not wet. It's not a huge mist that's going to be a mess. Not going to get your clothes wet, anything. It is super, super fine. And then you can just use this. You fill it with water. You have this little spot here, this little port. Okay, so you have a little port here, which is where you fill this thing with water, and it comes with this little bottle here. This bottle is very nice because it is leak proof as well. So you unscrew it and fill it full of water. And then this piece here is also the lid to it. It unscrews. So if you wanted to take this somewhere and you thought you might need extra water, you could just fill this up and take this with you in a bag. And then you could use this to refill your bottle, your fan with no problem. And this won't leak at all. So that's a very nice little bottle. And then you just open this port, put the water in there. You can see the level there. I've got it almost full. And then you put this back in, and there is no leaking. I have had this upside down in my sports bag. I have had no problems with this thing leaking whatsoever. And it is just such a nice little compact feature. You can bend it. So if you wanted to sit it on something and have it just blowing on you without you having to hand hold it, that is an option as well. I am just very, very impressed with this thing. Happy with it. The fine mist is super fine, but it does add a coolness to the air that's blowing from the fan itself. You know, sometimes hot air moving is still just hot air. The mist is definitely adding a coolness to that air. Very impressed with this. Would absolutely recommend. This one's by Hand Fan. Hope this helps. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching.